Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. William Samoei Ruto is in a serious panic mode. Why am I saying that? When you look at the letter that he wrote to the both assemblies, that is National Assembly and Senate Assembly, when I look at the way William Samoei Ruto is handling Constitution, I want to say that William Samoei Ruto is not understanding whatever Raila Odinga is planning. When I look at the way his interview was yesterday at Citizen TV and Ramogi TV, it was a pure indication that Raila Odinga's constitutional tsunami is going to repeat itself in the earliest January. When I say that, I want you to give you a reference. When you look at the yes and no constitutional moment between Raila Odinga and Mwai Kibaki, Ndizi and Chungwa, it was a very clear clarity that Raila Odinga was coming up again. And because Raila Odinga is always rising with two main things, I want you to understand. Raila Odinga is always rising when it comes to his political career in two ways. Number one, in the lane of constitution moment. Then number two, in the conjunction with the people or the support of the people. So Raila Odinga is always depending on the constitution and the people. He never always trust these so-called elected leaders. Because when it comes to crafting leaders, Raila Odinga understands how we can do it best. Now, I want us to look at whatever is going to happen in January that is making William Samoei Ruto to have a panic mode. Number one, William Samoei Ruto now has accepted that there are certain articles in the constitution that must be changed. Yes? Then on the side of Raila Odinga, he is also saying that there are certain articles and the constitution must be reviewed. So Raila Odinga is accepting that constitution can be changed in certain articles. When it comes to William Samoei Ruto also is accepting, and already he has written a letter to the both houses. Now, the bigger problem is here. Yesterday during Raila Odinga's interview at Citizen and Ramogi TV, of course, and Lulwe TV, Raila Odinga has come out to reject the proposals and whatever William Ruto wrote in his letter in both houses. Raila Odinga is having his way when it comes to the constitution. I want you to understand whatever is going to happen so that at that time this is going to happen, then you will say I was telling something that was nearly true to whatever is going to happen. Now, one thing before we continue, I want you to understand is that remember the constitutional moment of BBI was stopped by the court, not by the people. That is number one. I want you to understand there very well. The constitutional moment of BBI was stopped by the court, not by the people. And the process of the court was being led by William Samoei Ruto, sending his lawyers and his people to stop this BBI. So those who celebrated that BBI failed, BBI never failed. BBI was stopped by the court because they claimed the process was not in accordance to the constitution. That is number one. So I want to ask you a simple question. Are you seeing something that is going to come that is closely the same with whatever happened between Chungwa and Ndizi? Are you seeing something like that? Because William Ruto is looking forward to change certain articles. Certain articles in constitution. Raila Odinga is the same, but they are not agreeing on certain point of view when it comes to the constitution change. So Raila Odinga is going to put it then those who are going to say no, literally, and those who are going to say no, yes. So those who are going to say yes, Raila Odinga. Those who are going to say no, William Ruto. But yes, they're going to put it in a way that they accept. Not literally the way what they accept, but whatever they think about the way they are looking forward to have the review towards the certain articles in the Constitution. The same Raila Odinga and William Ruto. Now, this is how Raila Odinga and his team is going to rise. And when Raila Odinga wants to rise, he always find something that is going to accelerate his popularity. And this is how he is going to do it. He's going to craft a constitutional moment. Maybe in the early January or in the mid-January, or maybe as we finish January. Then constitutional moment is going to come back. Then now, kivumbi kinaenda kujulikana between Raila Odinga and William Ruto, who can convince people very well when it comes to the articles of the Constitution. Is it Ruto? Is it Raila Odinga? Is it the no side of William Ruto, or is it the yes side of Raila Odinga? And because this is something that Raila Odinga used to do, and he knows how he can craft this very well, that is going to be a people-driven document, a people-driven review of the Constitution of certain articles. But in the side of William Ruto, he is going to paint it as if that these people said they did not want the Constitution to change. Now, they have now come. What happened? What happened? So they must remain on the no side, but with certain reviews that is going to favor them. But Raila Odinga is going to accept with yes, with certain reviews in the Constitution. So Raila Odinga's tsunami is literally relating to whatever happened in Dizi and Chungwa. And this is going to likely to put Raila Odinga's team to be popular. And I want you to mark my words. When I say the constitutional moment, I'm not saying that Raila Odinga is going to vie. I don't know. But in any case, he's going to vie. That is his decision. But in any case, he's going to endorse Kalonzo Musyoka, then this team might come up. And that is why Jubilee allies, those who are planning to get out, exit Azimio, they are now coming back because they've been told that we are going to create a constitutional moment that is going to drive this government on a hot plate, on a hot soup. And they must understand that we know how to drive this constitutional moment. So that is why you see William Ruto is so panicked. While Raila Odinga is so serious planning whatever is going to happen and whatever is going to do in 2023 in the earliest January or mid-January or at the end of January. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a simple question. Do you see a scenario that in any case Raila Odinga is going to revamp this constitutional moment the way he did it in the 2007? Then the promulgation was done in 2010 of this constitution. I think so. Then people are going to go to the referendum. And this referendum, Raila Odinga's agenda is to make his team to be popular. And in any case, I want you to understand, in any case Raila Odinga's team is going to emerge winners. Mark my words. William Ruto is not going to win election of 2027. But if William Ruto is going to win a constitutional moment on his side, then it is literally automatic is going to go back. But in any case, Raila Odinga's team is going to win, which there's a bit of possibility, slightly possibility, then, mark my words, Raila's team is going to show William Ruto's team dust on the election of 2027. What are your thoughts? Are you seeing that scenario? The way I'm seeing? Simple as that, without any complication, without more stories. drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of your support. If you are a visitor for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet on another video. Happy New Year.